Hello. Today's gonna be something a little different. You see, I've decided since I'm a big fan of the Madoka Magica series, I'd like to rank everyone. Yeah. So, I'm gonna pull it up right now. Here. A full list of magical girls from throughout the Madoka Magica series. It's a lot. This isn't based on like their designs or anything. This is like based on how cool I think they are, basically. So, to start with, here are these four mobile game characters. I don't know anything about these four, so I made this tier for them. I really don't know much about them. Should I just start by going through this first thing? I guess that would make sense. Okay. So I'm gonna start with Ashley Taylor. Ashley Taylor is a magical girl from Magi Record. She's an American magical girl from California. She can speak English. She can speak English. She wanted to go to Japan to study abroad in Japan, but her father wouldn't let her. So she ended up making a wish that her father would allow her to study abroad in Japan. And so she ended up being able to. But she ended up finding out that the reason that her father didn't want her to go was because he had a terminal illness. Her father had a terminal illness, so he really wanted her to stay with them. And so when she found out that her father had passed away, she felt really, really bad. So she felt extremely horrible and she kind of wished that she never went to Japan. But her father she later on got a package from her father that had Kuminosuke in it. That's the bear she attacked with. And a letter from him that read that he was really happy to have allowed her to go to Japan and that he didn't regret it and that she should follow her dreams in Japan. So she's decided to live for her father. So I think she's pretty cool, if I'm being honest. Next, Mifuyu Azusa. She is a veteran magical girl. She is Yachio Nanami's partner. I don't remember exactly what she wished for, but she does a lot during Magi Record's story. The first arc, she's one of the Magius. She works for the Magius, the wings of the Magius. And yeah, I don't really have much to say about her, but I think that she is cool. I do think she's cool. Next, this character is hold on. This character is Hikaru Kirai. Hikaru Kirari. I don't know much about Magi Record Art 2 girls, but I've seen some of it. Hikaru is very loyal to her first sister of promised blood, Yuna Kureha. Like, very loyal. She considers herself as Yuna's horse. Yeah. And she devotes herself completely to everything. That's all I know from my understanding. She's cool, I suppose. Next is Aokasane. Aokasane. This girl is a gamer. She loves playing video games, and she taught She talks like everything's a video game. Of course, I don't know much about her exactly because she's an Arc 2 girl, but I'm gonna say she's just okay. Because I don't really care much about her, I'm sorry. Next is... this girl's name is Shigure Miyabi. She is one of the Neo-Magias, which is the Magius. In the first arc, the Magius all broke up and stuff because all the leaders stepped down. But in arc 2, some Magius who hold similar beliefs to the original Magius try to reform everything. Shigure is one of the leaders of the Neo-Magius. She believes in magical girl supremacy. Yeah, that's... personally, I think that's kind of crazy. Basically, she believes that magical girls are better than humans. Like, completely. And that humans should know their place and all that. Yeah. From the little I know of Arc 2, I'm just really not a fan. I'm really not a fan. Next is... Yozuru Sasane. I really like her design. She's so cool. I love her design. She is part of the Uella Care group, which are a group of magical girls. A group of magical girl coordinators. The leader of Uella Care actually no, I'll save that for a little later. But Yozuru, no, she's cool. She's really cool. Next is Livia Medeiros. She is one of the older magical girls. She's in her... Livia's in her 50s. Livia's in her 50s. She's married. She's in her 50s. She's married. And her backstory is like kind of crazy. Like, she was going to be... when she was younger, she was part of, like, I guess, an organ trafficking ring. Something of the sort. but she was able to escape her predicament and ended up wishing to become evil itself because of her experiences. Now she is part of Puella Care to basically atone for the things that her wish has put people through. Honestly, she's awesome. I think she's awesome. Her backstory is pretty wild. Her design is cool, and she's just really awesome. Next is this girl. I know a little bit about her. Her name is Yukika Nanase. Yukika is very bored with her life. She's always been very bored, I guess. So she made a wish to Kyubey. She wished that she didn't want to live a happy but boring life. What she wanted is the feeling of being alive. So basically, her power is passion, which is basically the ability to become stronger at the brink of death. So she's actively rewarded for almost dying, for being in those kind of situations. And I guess she enjoys that. So now she's always getting into trouble. I like her design. I think that her wish is pretty she'll go in the middle for now. Actually, I think she's cool. Cooler than Hikaru. Yeah, cooler than Hikaru, I'm pretty sure. Next is this girl. Her design is something else. She has giant eyes and she looks weird. She looks like an alien. I don't like her design. I don't like her design. But she's part of Promise Blood, which is an Arc 2 group of magical girls. Oh, and I forgot to say her name. This girl's name is Sakuya Suzuka. She is a if I'm remembering correctly, she is a track runner. She runs track. Basically, she's an athlete. That's all I know about her. But I'm sorry, her design puts her so much farther down. I'm sorry. I don't know who this girl is. Her name's Sumugi Wakana, but I don't know much about her. But I don't know anything about her. So she's going in the I don't know them enough tier. And so are these girls. The next girl is Maria Yuki. This girl is Mikura Komachi. And this girl is Seira Mihono. Oh, and I don't know anything about these two either. The one with the paintbrushes, her name is Tamari Kira. I don't know anything about Tamari Kira. And this girl, her name is Meguru Hibiki. But yeah, I don't know anything about those girls. Next is Sakurako Hiragi, or the Eternal Sakura. She's technically not actually a magical girl. She is an uwasa, or what you'd call a rumor. Rumors, uwasa, are creatures created by Nemu Hiragi, another magical girl. She was created to protect 4 specific magical girls, which I'll get to later. She now tries to live a life as a human, but she's trying her best, but she still acts sort of robotic, a bit inhuman. I think she's cool. Next is this girl. Her name is Ronka Chizu. And I'm sorry, but I do not really like her. She is a member of Promised Blood. She's a member of Promised Blood. She loves going to the arcade. Her weapon is literally an arcade game crane. She has a super short temper though, and I'm just really not a fan of her. I'm sorry. This girl, her name is Rion Yuzuki. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about her either, so I have to put her down here. Next is this girl. Her name is Yuna Kaharu. I don't know much about her either, other than the fact that Mommy Tomoe saved her. Mommy saved her once. So Mommy saved her once, and that caused her to want to become a magical girl like her. And so her magical girl outfit is sort of based on Mommy. She's okay. I don't know much about her, so she's just okay to me. This girl's also okay. Her name is Rui Mizuki. She's one of those edgelord characters who like to say edgy lines and stuff. Like, she's the chosen one. Yeah, basically all that kind of stuff. She's okay. She's okay. I don't know anything else about her. So next is Ryoko Natsu. Ryoko is she's a magical girl who exists. She is a member of the Tokime tribe. She'll go in the middle. She's between okay and cool. She's just good. I have not read Tart Magica. The pink-haired girl's name is Lapine. I don't know how to pronounce that, but she is from Tart Magica, and this is Tart herself. I don't know much about them. Now this girl, her name is Chiharu Hiroi. She's pretty energetic. She likes to help people. And she has sort of like she's sort of like a cop. She can bind people with ropes. I like her. She's cool. She's really cool. Oh god. Next is the other Neo-Magius. Hagumu Azumi. I don't like either of them that much. I'm sorry. After a lot of stuff happens to the members of the Neo-Magius, literally all members of the Neo-Magius just disperse. They stop existing. They leave, leaving only Higumu, leaving only Shigure and Hagumu as the only two members. they're really upset because they see themselves as basically losers, and they want to become powerful people that can be looked up to. So yeah, but still, both Hagumu and Shigure believe in magical girl supremacy, so I don't really like them that much. Next is Himika Mao. Himika Mao, she's one of the magical girls who is very known for not wearing pants. She doesn't have pants. But I know more about her than just her design. She is from a family of like 7 or 8 children. So, and her family's poor. So Himika always makes it her job to find clearance sales all the time on food, clothes, all the essentials. Because she needs to save money for her family. Her wish was to hear her father from whatever he had, because at some point her father ended up being like really sick, and all the like 7 or 8 children only have their father to rely on. So if Himika's father became unable to care for his children, Himika and all her siblings would have had to split up and be put in foster homes. So Himika wished for her father to become better, to not let that happen. She wants her family to all be happy together. I think that's sweet. So, despite her design, she goes in cool. Homura Akemi. Yeah, okay. So this is Homura Akemi. There's no way I could put her any lower. She loves Madoka. She loves Madoka Kaname. She basically kind of started everything. She started like all of this. Homura became very attached to Madoka Kaname. She was the only person who was like really nice to her when she transferred to Mitakihara school. And so she grew attached to her. And once Walpurgis Nacht came and wiped out Madoka and Mommy, she was distraught, very distraught, because that was her best friend ever. She had no one else, really. So she wished to go back in time and become someone who can protect Madoka. And so she became a time traveler. She travels back in time every single time, with her goal being to stop Madoka from making a contract, a magical girl contract, to save Madoka. And also defeat Walpurgis Not, because Walpurgis Not can also hurt Madoka and the entirety of Mitakihara City. So yeah. There's that. The next girl is her name is Ikumi Makino. She is a very cheerful, bubbly girl, and I believe she works at a maid cafe. I think she's cool. She's very kind, very nice, and works at a maid cafe. And is very, yeah. This girl's name is Hitori Yuzuki. Hitori and Rion are actually sisters. So I actually want to put them together. Hitori and Yuzuki. I don't know much else other than that they're sisters, so. Okay, next is Kanae Yukino. I love Kanae's design. She's so cool. She's so cool. Her fate is extremely unfortunate. Her soul gem ends up shattering during a fight. And so Yachio Nanami and Mifuyu end up learning about that their soul gem is their soul. It's literally their life. They learn that because of Kanae's sacrifice. And I think that's so unfortunate. I believe Kanae is also a musician. She can play the guitar, I believe. So yeah. She's awesome. She's so awesome. Next is... It might be a little hard to see this one, but this girl's name is Chika Masumi. Or Chihana Masumi. You decide. She is a magical girl from Oriko Magica, which is a... Oriko Magica is a side manga. Chika uses muskets as her weapons, which is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to me, honestly. She doesn't get much screen time in Oriko Magica because Oriko kills her. But I do think she's cool because she wants to kill a magical girl who is dubbed the Black Magical Girl because she wears dark clothes, but she wants to kill the Black Magical Girl to avenge her friend because this friend of hers was killed by the Black Magical Girl. So I think her loyalty makes her pretty cool. She's cool. Next is this girl's name is Kanagi Izumi. She does not get much screen time in the anime, but she's way more prominent in Magia Record, the original Magia Record game story. The divide between East and West Kamihama is like a really big thing for her character. It defines her wish. She and Yachio Nanami used to be rivals because they're from different sides of Kamihama. The different sides of Kamihama don't like each other. So yeah. But they did end up becoming friends later on and work together now. Kanagi Izumi can basically look into people's souls. She's like sort of a mind reader, I guess. And she uses like what is it called? She uses a horse whip or a riding crop as her weapon. I think that's kind of crazy, but also really cool, so she is cool. Kirika Kure. This girl's name is Kirika Kure, also known as the Black Magical Girl. She devotes her entire life to a magical girl who she honestly meets by chance. She devoted her entire life to a magical girl named Oriko Mikuni. She made her wish for her. Kirika wished to be able to change to become the person for Oriko, I suppose. She is a pawn to Oriko, but also Oriko's world. Honestly, it's Yuri, they love each other. So awesome, they love each other. But yeah, she's awesome. I really like Kirika, she's extremely cool. Oh, okay. Next is Kyoko Sakura. Kyoko is a magical girl from the original series. She used to be like Mami Tomoe. She used to have the ideals similar to her. That helping people is good to do, using your powers for others and all that. But something ended up happening to her that caused her to not believe this anymore. This was the this was the death of her family. Kyoko had a father who worked for a church. He did sermons, stuff like that, but no one would pay attention to what he said. No one would believe what he said. So Kyoko made a wish that people would actually listen to her father. So she made a wish for her father. But her father ended up finding out about that and that she's a magical girl and deemed Kyoko a witch, which is pretty ironic and messed up. And her father ended up killing her mother and little sister and hanging himself, which is crazy. Oh, and also burning down the church, that too. But yeah, Kyoko came home to all of that and her world shattered. She basically she shut herself in, basically believing that no, it's not good to wish for others, do things for others. You should only think about yourself. And so her new ideals clashing with the ideals of Mami caused Mami and Kyoko to stop working together. So yeah, it's really unfortunate, but I respect Kyoko. She is very awesome. Next is Sana Futaba, and a very energetic girl whose parents were killed by witches. She now vows to destroy every witch that ever existed because she doesn't know what specific witch got her parents. So she might as well get rid of all of them, right? But yeah, she's a very short-tempered girl. She can't, when she gets upset, she can't stop herself from doing things. She acts on her emotions, most of all. Oh wait, Did I say this was Sana Futaba? This is Felicia Mitsuki. I hope I didn't mess up there, but this is Felicia Mitsuki. She also has a stuffed animal. She also has a cow stuffed animal that her parents gave her. This is like the last thing from her parents that she still has. So it's very precious to her. I don't really like her very much. So I'm sorry, but she goes in middle. Iroha Tamaki. Tamaki. I don't know. She's a very kind girl. She used to not have anywhere to fit in. He tried to fit in school, but she never was really able to. So she ended up keeping to herself. She is very selfless. She will protect others when necessary. I mean, when the time arises, she will try her best to protect others, and she wants to be helpful and help others. She is very cool. Oh yeah, and also she decides to look for her sister even though all she has is a feeling that she's missing something. She ends up devoting herself to finding her lost sister. So she's very loyal. Next is Reina Minami, I believe. Yes, Reina Minami. A stubborn girl, very stubborn. She acts tough to hide her emotions, I believe. She doesn't exactly like herself, if I remember correctly. So she kind of wished that she could be like anyone else. So now her power is to shapeshift into like anyone that she wants to. She's also very much known for being a big fan of idols. And she bickers with her friend Kaede a lot. She's okay. I'm sorry, but she's just okay. I don't really like her personality that much. She's very stubborn, and I'm just really not much a fan of that. Next is Kaede Akino. Right, Kaede Akino. Kaede really likes nature. Her wish was to stop the construction of apartment buildings from happening. She has a pet snake, a pet spider, a dog, and a cat. She loves animals and plants, obviously. She is the more shy one of the two, of Reina and Kaede. So I generally like her more, so she goes in middle. Next is Momoko Togame. Momoko she also I forgot important thing about Kaede. Kaede does not like idols. She does not like idols, so you should never invite Kaede to an idol show. Anyway, back to Momoko. Momoko Togame. I honestly don't really think about her very much. She wished for the courage to confess her feelings to the boy she likes. I don't know much else. I don't know anything else about her backstory other than that, though. She is known for... She's known for arriving to places at like the worst time. She's known as like bad timing Momoko. She's not exactly a fan. She's not exactly a fan of that nickname, but it's kind of accurate. It's kind of accurate. Oh, and I think she and Mitama like each other. I don't know. Like, I don't know, it just seems like they do, but she's cool. I'll put her in cool. Now, Sana Futaba. Sana Futaba, she was abandoned by her family. Her brothers got all the praise and attention and stuff, but Sana was not. She was looked down upon, and at some point her family just gave up on her, so they stopped really interacting with her and stuff. It's really sad. So Sana made the wish to become invisible. So now she literally cannot be seen by anyone unless they're a magical girl. She goes in cool. He goes in cool. She makes me sad. Next is Tsuruno Yui. Tsuruno is a magical girl from Magi Record, obviously. Tsuruno. She and her father own a restaurant called Banbanzai. It's very much known for being very middle tier. Like, all the food in Banbanzai is known for basically just being okay. It always gets 50 points out of 100 from like everyone. It's kind of crazy, but I guess that's just how it goes. She wants to become the mightiest magical girl, to bring up the name of, to bring back the glory of the Yui family. That too. She's also an athlete. I believe she's a runner, just like Big Eyes over here. She gets 50 points. Don't ask. Yachio Nanami. The other of another veteran magical girl. Yachio Nanami. She is a fashion model. She can be seen on fashion magazines, like usually on the front, which is really cool. And I believe she doesn't go to school anymore, but she used to. She's had a really unfortunate past with a lot of unfortunate stuff happening to magical girlfriends that she's had. So she kind of has trust issues, like a lot of trust issues. She closes herself off because she doesn't want to feel like she's gonna lose someone again. She doesn't want that feeling, that happy feeling of having someone to care, that she cares about, being taken away from her. She's very awesome. She's very awesome. She's awesome. The next girl is Aimi Eri. I don't know anything about her. Akira. This next girl's name is Akira Shinobu. I don't know much about her either. Next is Asuka Tatsuki. Asuka Tatsuki is... She is an assistant Naginata instructor at the Ryushingan Dojo. And she's also the daughter of the only daughter of the dojo master there. Every time she makes a mistake, she wants to die. I'm putting her at the top of Actually, no, she's okay. She's just okay. I don't have much to say about her. This girl's name is Ayaka Mariko. I don't know anything about her. Next is Ayame Mikuri. Ayame is an orphan. Ayame is one of the 3 Azalea House girls. Her parents abandoned her when she was like not even a year old. She loves the orphanage that she lives in, Azalea House. She loves everyone there, and she loves her newfound sisters who live there too. And she doesn't want to lose them. She's also okay. Next is Emiri Kiseki. I don't really know anything about Emiri, so unfortunately she has to go there. I'd like to save some time with this, so these three together are effectively the pink-haired girl's IMA. The pink-haired girl is IMA Mikuri. The gray-haired girl is the gray-haired girl is Konoha Shizumi, and the blonde girl is Hazuki Yusa. They are the three Azalea House girls. All three of them are orphans, and they all protect the Azalea House together. They don't want anything happening to it or to any of the people inside. Next is this girl. She is kind of a veteran, I believe. Her name is Hinano Miyako. Hinano, she is like, I believe, a chemistry major. She loves all things chemistry. She's very short, so she's always teased for how short she is. Which, okay, yeah. But yeah, she's teased for being short. I don't really know much else about her. Hinano is a middle tier for me. Holy Mommy. This is Mami Tomoe, possessed by an Uwasa. She's kind of insane. She is fine killing every magical girl in Kamihama, if it means the liberation of all magical girls. She's fine with killing every girl in Kamihama. He does not care. She's awesome. So awesome. Holy Alina, also awesome. I love her design. I love her design so much. There's so many more girls. This is honestly kind of crazy. I feel I should try going for characters I do know, actually. Madoka Kaname, the main character of the Madoka Magica series. of course, I need to put these two together. Madoka is a very kind girl. She always wants to do the right thing. She values the lives of other people more than her own. She will always decide to help other people. So she keeps making wishes for other people in like every single timeline, which messes up with Homura's plans to protect Madoka from making a contract. Her first wish ever was to revive a cat that was run over by a truck named Amy. But yeah, she's very kind. And she's like the best magical girl in my opinion, along with Homura. Hoka Satomi. Bratty, she's a brat. She's very rude, extremely rude, a brat. She loves space. I don't like her. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, and she's one of the wings of Magius. She'll do whatever it takes to liberate all magical girls, even if it means sacrificing a lot of people. Next is Nagisa Momoe. She loves cheese. She's very silly. She loves cheese. And she has a very special connection to Mommy Tomoe. She is awesome. Awesome. Also, her weapon's a bubble blower. I love that. I love evil bubbles. I love evil bubbles. Oriko Mikuni. Oriko Mikuni. The story of Oriko Magica has two major timelines. There's one timeline where Oriko gains her powers and she ends up seeing the future, and Kremhild Gretchen, the witch form of Madoka Kaname, destroys the world in her vision of the future. So she wants to save everyone from this threat, so she decides to make it her mission to kill Madoka Kaname. And she'll do whatever it takes to achieve this. She doesn't mind getting her hands dirty. Well, you'd think. But she ends up regretting her actions sometimes. She does end up regretting her actions because, yeah. But Kirika helps her with being able to go through with her plans, and Kirika ends up becoming her world. She realizes that like right at the very end. So Oriko's really awesome, just like Kirika. Oh, and also Kirika loves Oriko. She loves Oriko. She's her girlfriend. Yusa Yumeno. Dude. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Yusa Yumeno. Yusa Yumeno comes from an affluent family. She used to have a friend this friend was disliked by her parents because her parents thought her friend was like bringing her down. So Yusa Yumeno, Yusa didn't like that. She and her friend, after a long time of societal pressure building up, decided to form a suicide pact. They tied their hands and feet together with ribbon and jumped into the ocean. Unfortunately or fortunately, Yusa and her friend ended up becoming separated after the ribbon broke loose, and Yusa ended up getting to the shore. Her body got dragged to the shore, but her friend unfortunately was not. So her friend didn't make it. Yusa's family covered everything up the best they could, saying to the public that, oh, all this was an accident. This was all just an accident. So Yusa really missed her friend. She could not bear to live without her. So after like an amount of days, she encounters Kyubei, and she ends up wishing to forget everything to the point of losing herself. And so once she's made her wish, she becomes like a completely different person. I don't know how this happens. I don't know how this next part happens, but she ends up meeting this other magical girl, this purple-haired magical girl. Yusa meets this purple-haired magical girl named Shi, or Shiui Shikiri. She meets this girl named Shiui, and they form like an alliance. Shiui gives Yusa a list of names, saying that the people on this list are bad people, and Shiui would like them gone. So Yusa is like, okay, I'm a magical girl. Magical girls are supposed to make people happy. Our magical girls are supposed to make the world a better place. So Yusa Yumeno becomes a murderer. She kills both magical girls. She kills witches, magical girls, and normal people. The normal people she kills, she harvests their organs and sells them. Yeah, that's crazy, right? And for this girl, Shiui, her deal is that Shiui, her mother was a magical girl. She used her wish on Shiyui to make it so that I believe Shiyui is able to see like the bad things, the bad side of people through her dreams. And that's like really bad. And then Shiyui ends up wishing that she could also see the good sides as well. And so she's able to see all these good and bad things, but mostly bad things in her about people through her dreams. And they give her like nightmares and stuff, so it's hard for her to sleep. And this is how she makes her list of bad people. Her Yusa. These two I think are really cool. I love them. They're so awesome. So they're at the top. Devil Homura. We love Devil Homura. Homura steals the power of a god, which is God Madoka. She steals the power of God Madoka, turning her into the devil. So yeah. It's really crazy. But Devil Homura rewrites the world for a second time, I think. And suppresses Madoka's god powers so that she could have Madoka all for herself and protect her. And for God Madoka, at the end of the anime, Madoka wishes to be able to destroy all witches before they're even born. So this wish ends up rewriting the entire universe and essentially turning her into a god. She creates the law of cycles. So yeah. And then Homura steals his power at some point. It's crazy. Name is a blank slate. She doesn't know who she is. She has amnesia. And she is in the lighthouse. Her job is to collect she's trying to find out who she is while collecting the stories of magical girls along the way in the lighthouse. Next, where are you? Next is this girl. She is completely new, not even out yet. No one knows anything about her other than that she is part of Yachio's team somehow. She's related to her team somehow. Her name is Sumire Yoake. Realistically, I don't know anything about her, but I think her design's cool, so she goes in middle. Mama Yuaki. Mama Yuaki is from Scene Zero, which is a prequel story to the original anime. This comes before the anime story. Mabayu is a lazy girl. She does whatever she'll do what she feels like, the bare minimum. She loves movies. She's a cinephile. She stays up at night watching movies every night. She is, for some reason, affected by Homura's time magic. So when Homura stops time, Mabayu is the only one not affected. So she decides to use that to her advantage sometimes, like cheating on tests and stuff because she feels like it, and also getting into movie theaters and watching movies without paying. Yeah. And she also lives and works with her aunt Sakie in Recompense, a pastry shop. Alina Gray. I hate her. She's awesome. All Alina cares about is her art. I'm pretty sure. She's like one of the most complex characters in the story of Magia Record. I don't know enough about Arc 2 to say what happens, but stuff does happen. In Arc 1, she tries to destroy everything because she believes that, if I'm remembering correctly, the moment of death is like the most beautiful thing people can see, and so she wants to capture that in her art. So she takes Eve as her own, becomes Holy Alina, and tries to destroy everything, but she doesn't succeed. This girl, I don't know much about her. Well, actually, I do know what her deal is, kind of. Her name is this girl's name is Kagome Satori. Kagome Satori actually witnessed the battle between the Magius. Kagome witnessed the battle at the end of Arc 1. She saw the magical girls fight Holy Alina. She also was saved by Iroha Tamaki at some point. So she ends up learning about the truth about magical girls. So of course she does not want to become a magical girl herself, but she believes that magical girls have done a lot for society and have protected ordinary people so much. So she decides she wants to create a record, a magia record, you could say, of all the magical girls. So as everything is happening in Arc 2 of Magia Record's story, Kagome is a human. She is a neutral party and just witnesses everything unfold and tries her best to write everything down. I respect her. She's awesome. Sayaka Miki and Mami Tomoe. Mommy wants to save people. She was a victim of a car crash. Her parents didn't survive, and she wasn't gonna survive, but Kyubei came to her and she wished to survive. She became regretful that she didn't wish for her and her family to survive, but now she lives and she does her best to help others. She feels extremely alone. She wants other magical girls to be with so that she doesn't feel alone. She used to have this connection with Kyoko, but after Kyoko witnessed what she did, what her father did, Kyoko no longer had the same ideals as Mommy, wanting to save people. So, yeah. Also, Mommy's a veteran magical girl and has saved a lot of people. And basically converted various different girls into magical girls. Oh yeah, and Sayaka. Oh yeah, I think Mommy's awesome. Not like the top for me, but she's very awesome. Sayaka is a stubborn girl. Sayaka's very stubborn. She wants to believe herself to be a hero. She makes a selfish wish, but doesn't want to believe that it's selfish. She wants to believe that she's like a hero. She wants to believe that she's doing what she does for others, but when in reality, she's doing what she does for herself. She wished to heal a boy she liked, named Kyosuke Kamijo. And once she did, I guess she may have felt like he owed her, but Sayaka ended up learning that magical girls are not exactly completely human anymore. They're like basically soulless husks, and Sayaka does not believe she can be loved by someone like that. So she does not confess that she likes Kyosuke. Instead, her friend Hitomi gets to him first and says that she loves him. And she ends up spiraling. And unfortunately becomes a witch. Which is how everyone else learns about her, about witches. Okay. It's late, so I kind of have to go. But here is my list so far. What do you think about my list so far? Anyway, I sort of have to go now. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.